call it 20 degrees and getting closer to the weatherman's prediction of 21 degrees, which is worrying me because it's taken all day to get here. And believe me, just after 10 o'clock in the morning, should have been there already. My 24 is the prediction today. Cloudy, gloomy, unnicey, rainy, all of that kind of stuff. Barbara's prediction, 23, and ditto, it is going to be one of those kind of days. So if you are out and about on the roads today, turn your lights on, make it click, and drive to the conditions. Also, if you're in this region, please keep an eye out for a bit of surface flooding. You never know. It's been, the roads really dry, land's really dry, plenty of water. It's not going to soak into the ground too quickly. It really isn't. So let me do this.
Galaxy 107fm.
That's right. You're right here at Galaxy 107 FM. And for those of you that are watching this right now on Facebook Live, I've got to welcome you along. Thank you so much for joining us. If you're going to be watching it a little later on, on YouTube, you know what to do, right? Yep, sub, thumb, bell. Bingo. That's the one. Gives you notifications, all that sort of stuff when we do stuff like this. And we do it often. We really, really do. In fact, we've been trying to do this very, very often here at Galaxy. We really, really have. And it's nice to be able to get this underway because we've been trying to catch up with a good friend of ours, Chris Andreas, here at Galaxy. It's been a couple of weeks actually. We've been trying to get this done. Coming out of British Columbia. Good morning, Chris.
Hey, how you doing?
First of all, better turn you up so that everybody can hear you. Pleasure to have you along, my friend, and believe me,
Good to see you. It's good to see you guys.
We've been trying to get this one done for a little while now, haven't we?
Yeah. Technical difficulties all the way around.
Yeah, believe me, well, you can blame it on me sometime because it was my fault there for a little while, but not all the time. Got to admit that. Now, Chris, I'm absolutely loving what I'm seeing in the background there. Is that award of yours?
Oh, yeah, that's it. That's the one.
Love that. Absolutely love that. And believe me, I'd be very, very interested in one and showing it off as much as possible if I'd actually won one as well. So I got to congratulate you.
Thank you.
That is absolutely fantastic. Speaking of awards, we're going to talk about awards very, very shortly. But first of all, folks, if you haven't heard of Chris Andreas by now, check this out. Here's Jump Rabbit at Galaxy. Love this, Chris.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, no, thanks to that lockdown we had an entire year
the nickel slots.
to make a new. I think I got like 7 tracks. Like we got a 13-track album. It's just it's done. We're just mixing the last 5 songs right now. But what I'll probably do is release them all as singles, since I don't think I'm not sure when I'm going to be going out and playing live again anytime soon.
Yeah, believe me. Here's a strange one for you. Just a couple of days ago, we've for about a year we've been planning on getting a couple of bands into New Zealand, getting ready to do shows with these guys, including now we're going to be joined with Steve Lynch, former guitarist of Autograph. Anyway, just as we get everything in place and say, right, we're going to start putting things in stone, we'll get our people underway, we'll start looking at promotions, getting bookings done, yada, 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 all the logistics. We get a couple of more cases here and, we get all shut down again, which basically means all the venues, everything like that, now... Yeah.
Oh, it's brutal. I mean, I was supposed to open up for Keith Urban this year. Like last summer, I was going to open up for Keith Urban. Like that would have been like it would have been a cool show to do. But, we'll get back to it. I'm fully 100%. You guys are a great example that it can be done. You know what I mean? So we'll be getting back to it for sure.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. This, I don't feel, is going to be forever.
No.
Even though it does feel like it right now, I got to admit, you know, I'm like a spoiled kid at Christmas time. I want to get it done. You know what I mean? Get in there.
Believe me, there's like, yeah. And I'm dealing with like guys in my band that are just going nuts, right? Because like right now we can't even rehearse. So it's like
I get that. I really get that. And believe me, I hear this all the time, bro. I really, really do. It's just one of these things. Circumstance right now. I hate it. I do. But we've got to take it on the chin. And
now, you know, when you guys are keeping you're keeping stuff moving. You got the radio show happening. You're still promoting. You're still helping out other independent artists and signed people alike. And yeah, man, we're all just doing what we can do to get through this as best we can.
Exactly. And you know something? I get some wonderful T-shirts from people as well.
That's right there. You wear that out in the streets, and you're going to be beating the ladies off.
Believe me, it's happened. It's happened.
You want it to be the reverse, though.
Yeah, well, you know, the thing is, I've got my wife out there with the umbrella. You know, she, like a swordsman, she's really good at it too. She is.
Oh yeah.
That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, 19 after 10 o'clock. It is 20 degrees downtown. Sorry about that, folks. Believe me, that can't be nice when Barbara's waving at you very prettily and then it comes over to me. Yeah. That could be frightening in a lot of ways. It really, really could. Joined today, coming out of British Columbia, and I'm absolutely elated to be joined by a good friend of Galaxy's, Chris Andreas. And just opened up the show here with Jump Rabbit. Chris, refresh our audio audience's memory. What is Jump Rabbit about? And believe me, do you do it often?
Well, really what it is it's, you know, I try to keep my songs kind of open to interpretation, but, you know, I think it's about getting through dark times, man, and you know, we definitely, we're getting through some right now. So if anything, it's just about being aware of your situation, you know, just, you know, making sure that, you know, you're checking on yourself. You know, I think that's what we don't do enough of, especially during this time, right?
Exactly.
And our friends, you know. You don't want to see people, you know, losing their minds, you know, and that can happen here.
Absolutely, and I fully understand that, my friend. I really, really do. I know that when we get over there, we're supposed to go Sasquatch hunting. Now, I kind of figure that this might be a little bit in our favour, this COVID thing, because you might be able to see these guys wandering through the bush now with a big-ass mask on.
Well, yeah.
It's a giveaway.
Like, I live right in Squatch country, man. You know, remember I sent you that keychain?
You did.
That's right from the store that's like 5 minutes from where I live, so I'm right in Sasquatch country.
Yeah, well, you know what? I'll do a bit of glassing. I'm pretty sure that we'll be able to pick up something that's big, hairy, with a big white mask on. That's a giveaway. I'm sure we can get one that way.
Well, when you find them, you can actually use them as hammocks when they discard them.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. That's a good idea, too. You might make your bum sneeze a lot, though.
Yeah.
Especially if you've got a cold, you never know. But at the same time, I've been told that in your area you have little forest goblins as well.
You know, there's been talk of that. Yeah, I've not witnessed one of those. It depends. We also have, see, one thing that we have on the island that's unique is we have psilocybin, or magic mushrooms they call them, and they grow wild everywhere. And so a lot of times if you're ingesting said mushrooms, you can see pretty much whatever your imagination will allow you to see.
Gold tops or blue meanies? Which do you prefer? I'm a kind of a blue meanie kind of guy.
Oh yeah, I like that. Yeah, Yellow Submarine. Yeah, cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's a great. See, that's a movie that you want to watch if you're ingesting some of these local delicacies.
Well, believe me, the very first time I ever ingested some of those delicacies, somebody put me in a black room with a black light and turned on Jean Michel Jarre and Oxygen, if you know what I mean,
Right.
and just left me there to permeate.
Yeah.
It's still affecting me today. I'm still having flashbacks about that. Well, what he didn't say was, in there he had these spiders hanging off rubber band kind of things, and he had snakes. Yeah,
I think one time I might have ingested some of those and went on. And actually went on. And I won't do that again. I promise.
Well, I promise you, I haven't done it since either. Yeah, no, believe me. Every time I hear Oxygen, it takes me right on back to that.
Yeah, PSD.
Yeah, craziest things you do when you're young. Really. Good God, you know. But having said that, Chris, I want to talk to you about the Rampage Music Awards. Now, you're nominated a number of times here, nominated 6 categories in 2021 Rampage Music Awards. Entertainer of the Year, Best Country Male Artist, Best Country Album, Best Country Duo Group, Chris Andreas Band, Best Country Song, Bright New Day, and Best Country Video, Outlaw. God, you're busy.
Yeah, that's awesome. I thought I'd only been nominated for one award, and then somebody told me multiple, so I was kind of like, holy smokes, man. It's humbling to say the least, that's for sure.
Well, yeah. I wish you all the best, because I think you're going to clean it up. just quietly, I have that faith, I really do. But believe me, who is the Rampage Music Awards? What are they absolutely connected to?
I believe there's a small boutique label out there called Epla Records, which is basically Apple spelled backwards, because the guy that owns the label is a massive Beatles fan, and I think that he used to be involved with ISA, which is International Singer-Songwriters Association. There's just so many, especially during this pandemic. There's just all kinds of things popping up all over the place, because the internet is where people are getting their entertainment right now. Really, you can't go to concerts, you can't go to movies, so you can't go to bars. So yeah, it's just people are looking inward, so to speak, and creating their own content. And independent guys like me, it's great for us, because it shines light on what we're trying to do, which is get our music out there as well.
Absolutely, and the bonus about this, my friend, is that Galaxy doesn't charge any money to get behind an independent artist. We really do.
Yeah, you guys are doing exactly the right way to do it. Once you start charging people, what does that say? You know what I mean? And being in the biz, I'll tell you something. On a daily basis, I deal with those types of situations, right? And I try to, let people know, it's your money, spend it how you feel, yeah.
I get that, Chris, but for us here, it's not about the money.
Yeah.
And it's certainly, it does come with a little respect. I got to be honest with you there. But what it is about the artist, the songwriter, the music, and their vision. It's not about us in any way, shape, or form. We need to be able to get tomorrow's music out there today.
Yes.
And that's what we attempt to do. It's to give respect, not to receive respect. I've got to be honest with you there, my friend. But moreover, it's about the artist and what they do. We need to get that out there, and we don't need to charge money for it. we do very well as it is, from our sponsors, from our businesses, from our everybody like that. Why?
I mean, you guys are doing, I mean, basically what you guys are doing is the same job as any terrestrial radio station, but, you're doing it the right ways. So you're using the sponsors and the ads and the things like that to push your agenda, not a corporate agenda. And your agenda, Grant and Barbara, and I know, and all of you guys, is to get the best quality music out there, regardless of whether they're signed to a major or they're, an independent like myself.
Exactly.
Man, we appreciate that. It's incredible. Yes. Thank you.
Well, Chris, you know something? The honour is all mine, and I really,
all mine back to you.
I really need to stress this to you. Without people like you writing music, releasing music, and recording brand spanking new music and giving it to us, well, I wouldn't have a job, bro.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you something. And without you doing that, I wouldn't have a job. So we help. It's one big happy musical family.
Absolutely, and we're all copacetic with it. We really, really are. I got to be honest with you though. I'm not that good at the stomp. I really, really aren't. So when I get over there at some stage when we go Sasquatch hunting, maybe you'll be able to give me a few dancing tips on, well, especially a brand spanking new Chris Andreas song, Unknown Stomp. Tell me all about it, Chris.
Well, again, it's about existentialism. It's about what happens when this ride is over, right? We spend our whole life trying to figure it out, and I think by the time we get close to figuring it out, they punch our ticket and the ride's over. That's kind of what it's all about. So if it's anything, it's live in the moment. Live in the moment.
Well, I got to agree with you there. I've never actually looked at it in that capacity, but you know something? There it is. Bright as day. It really, really is. Here's Chris Andreas and Unknown Stomp at Galaxy. I was talking to a person.
Cheryl, I have a date for you. I'll get back to you this afternoon.
Nice. Chris, I was talking to a person the other day and they were talking about ghosts and said to me, did I believe in ghosts? And I went, oh, hell yeah. They went, so you believe in an afterlife? I said, well, you know something? Even though we die and, well, we've never seen a soul, but I have this theory about, because I'm a sound engineer, I'm a sound kind of guy, that there's frequencies here. And
yes, energy.
We don't actually leave the planet. Maybe we go to another dimension within frequencies that our eyes can't pick up the UV and blah, 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 and see these people, or because of the frequencies, we're not getting it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, listen, we're all energy, man. So, once we leave this kind of vessel that we're in, we just kind of transfer off into something else. But I've never been there myself, so I'm not sure. So I always say I'm on the fence on because I haven't been myself. But I would like to think that that this isn't just all there is to it.
Exactly that. Yeah. But I also think, bro, that if we do that, we ain't going to do it twice.
Tim's just said you guys are going.
Well, unless you're a Buddhist.
Tim's commented. Tim's don't. You guys are going
coming back till you become enlightened.
Yeah, Tim, we are deep. We're good bros. We are. So yeah, believe me, we can shoot it like anybody else. Can't we, Chris?
Thank everyone for watching, and especially Cheryl.
Nice to have you, Tim, as well. Tim Steinreich.
Yeah.
From the band The Mighty
and
One.
Gene Trend.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Tim.
Yes. He thinks we're deep right now. We're being deep. That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, joined live, coming out of British Columbia by Chris Andreas. Isn't technology fantastic? I can watch you, watching me, watching you, yeah, it just goes on and on and on, doesn't it? I love this stuff, I really, really do. And
When it's working.
yeah, when it's working, absolutely, when it's working. You know something, Chris? We need to do this again. Have you got anything new coming out in the near future?
I'll tell you something right now. For the next 5 months, I'm going to try and release a new track every month. If not every month and a half. So we'll be spending time together over the spring and into the summer. At least, hopefully, maybe once a month.
That's fantastic, Chris. Believe me, my bro, you're going to get sick of me.
No. And here's the other thing, too. You'll get sick of me first.
No, not at all. Not at all. Believe me, as we say, you know, everything's copacetic. What goes comes and comes goes. Believe me, bro, it has been an absolute pleasure catching up again.
Yes, you guys too.
At the same time, how's Jimmy going?
Jim's doing fine. He's probably doing the best out of everybody during this because for him, nothing's really changed. So for him, it's
Well, please, on behalf of all of our staff here, please pass the love on to Jimmy. Happy New Year, both to you and to Jimmy and everybody in your family. I'm
right back at you.
certainly hoping that we can get over this surreal time right now, and that you're taking care of yourself. I know Jimmy's taking care of you. I put him in charge. I did.
Yep.
So
Okay.
I know he's doing
No, we're doing great. We're doing fantastic. We had a bit of snow, but over the weekend, but yeah, no, just waiting for waiting to get back to normal so we can get back to doing what we do, getting out there and entertaining folks.
Absolutely, my friend. And don't forget, we still want you here in New Zealand to play in front of New Zealand audiences.
I plan on coming over there because it's basically, I think it's probably similar to the Vancouver Island.
Pretty much. And believe me, there's places like Fiordland, you will absolutely feel like you're at home. You really, really will. Fiordland's much like, it's like the time before the dinosaurs, or even when the dinosaurs are...
Excellent.
In
Well,
fact,
that's look at me, I'm a caveman.
yeah,
That's what.
I was going to say, I know there's still dinosaurs down there. I saw my mother down there the other day. Anyway, hang in there, Chris.
You're going to get slapped with that one.
Oh, believe me, I am going to get so... Yeah.
All right.
Hang in there, Chris. We'll just move on, but I'll move over to the other studio right now. Here's Company of Strangers, Old Broadway.